can't be an expert without being involved.
Exactly.
A lot of fans think they're experts in wrestling, and a lot of, just outside people think that they're experts in wrestling, and they're not, because they've never bumped, or they've never helped book a show, or,
He's actually booked a show, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He says. He used to be on Bobby's Brouhaha, wasn't he? That's what he says. I don't know.
I was at a show that he booked one time. Actually, I might have booked it. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Pete the Fire?
No. Mr.
I
Fantasy.
just had to throw Pete the
Bob's
Fire.
helped me out. Bob's always been good to me. He's helped me out. Last time with the insurance thing, he helped me with that because insurance, I was using it in the shithole and couldn't get it no more. I always have been at my shows. I've had any trouble at my shows as far as Bob coming and setting up. I did pull a prank on him last time. I was like, it's 15% whatever you made tonight. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, everyone else has been paying me. He was like, why did you make? I said over $100 is 15%. But I said, he goes, why did you make $100? I was like, well, I'll take what you got. And he was, but as far as Bob, he helped me out with my interest music. He did that for me. I have no problem with Bob. He said, he's got, in my opinion, I've never had a problem, as far as personally, I have a problem. He comes, he sets his stuff up, he sells his stuff. I don't care.
I do have a problem with that. No matter what he says, free enterprise, blah 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 blah. It's not your show. If the owner says, hey, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, I've invited him. But,
if you're invited, and he feels the same way.
Well, as far as I know, any show he's ever been to that he's set up, he's been
my problem is with the people who says, yeah, come on, because I'm all about the boys. You treat the boys good, the boys gonna come back. Without the boys, you ain't got a show. That's how old school I am.
Next.
All right, next on the list, Maze, formerly one half of New Era.
New Era.
Currently the Bruiserweight, formerly the Aerial Assassin Maze. Starting with Nick Vortex.
Can't fucking stand it. No, actually, Maze is another one who came up. I would say, add him in with the whole brother thing. Not as, I love Maze like a brother, but he hasn't been around as much as everybody else due to whatever, personal reasons or however you want to put it. But I do like the guy. Sometimes I think he might be one of those that might have a personal problem with putting anybody over.
For real? I'll beat the fuck out of that bitch.
Well, it's one thing to put
of all people, it's amazing as a problem.
It's one thing to put over Dan Delicious or Cyrus, a big name.
Oh yeah, big name.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
But then when it trickles down to your Vortexes and your Cruises, then that's maybe not Cruz because he loves Cruz.
Right.
Your Vortexes or anybody else. Maybe it's just me.
Maybe he just didn't want to put you over.
Maybe he just didn't want to put me over. But I think that he'll politic his way out of that. Whatever, man. Yeah, you can get one over on us.
It's fake.
It's fine. It's fake. And sometimes losing doesn't fucking
Motherfucker, it's fake. I got the scars to prove that.
As far as putting a guy over, you shouldn't have a problem.
I'm pulling it. Yeah, my knife's right here.
But I like him. He's a good dude. And,
I'm a redneck.
we've been up and down together since we started, so he's one of those that fits into that category.
Dan Delicious,
Fuck
Maze.
Maze. Fuck up. No, I'm digging. I ain't got no problem with Maze. I ain't seen him work in a while. Hopefully he's got better. I don't know. I couldn't honestly tell you if he's got better, but last time I worked him, he was pretty good, which was quite a few years ago.
Yeah, that was...
Quite a few years ago, PWA days, and, the last match I had with him, I didn't give a shit about. I mentioned that earlier in my shoot. I just came in and gave it a little kick. I was half drunk and trying to get something. I know. It did not hurt. Your pussy.
Keep me right in the face.
Mr. Fantasy.
Maze, no problem with him either. Never worked him again. I'm pretty sure a lot of these motherfuckers. Did you notice that?
I've noticed it's all PWA boys.
If you're not an Armstrong, Dan Delicious, or Buff Bagwell, this guy ain't working.
Nice.
But no, sorry. No problem, mate. He's always been nice to me. I say, you came to my show with him. Y'all worked.
Right.
It was a great match. Had no problem. Put you on first. I got the crowd going. Do what I asked you to do.
You know what I liked about, on a side note, what I liked about my match with Maze at your show? His manager was Eddie G.
Eddie G.
Eddie G is almost 7 feet tall, and Mays is barely 3'2".
It was like his daddy and his son.
It was hilarious.
The wrong way. I was like, all right, the big guy's gonna get. No,
Nope.
really?
What was probably funny?
What's funny outweighs Eddie G.
What was probably the funniest is Mays probably went out there all calm, cool, and collected,
Yeah, Eddie was
and
funny.
Eddie is fucking spastic as a fucking ADHD fucking kid.
As Curtis Three Word says, a spider monkey on acid.
Yeah. I mean, he is freaking Eddie G is all over the place.
All right. Next name on the list falls into the category you were talking about earlier, as far as lacing the boots up, things of that nature. Beast Spidey Brian Reese.
I got a story to tell about him too.
All right, Nick Vortex.
Again, I don't have any problem with the guy. I like him. He's a nice guy. He's always been really cool to me. He's a decent announcer, but I think he gets a little long-winded at times. But incredibly passionate about the announcing and
Anything to do with wrestling.
yeah, anything to do with wrestling. Very
You
passionate.
have no idea.
So on to Dan.
Dan Delicious?
It's my fault that he's an announcer.
Really?
Yes, it is.
When you say it's your fault like it's a bad thing,
No,
I think he's a
don't
very
know.
good
I mean,
announcer.
he's a good announcer. You know, as far as marks go. You know, no offense, Brian. I love you to death.
Well, I'm sure he would proudly admit that he's a mark.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Anybody that wears knee pads to the ring just in
Still
case
believes
they
it's
get
real,
called
though.
out.
He still believes it, I swear. He believes it's all real still. And he knows he's renouncing, he still believes it's real.
But I mean, I've got a shirt that he gave me. He went to the very last Kiss convention ever held by the original members of Kiss, and brought me back something from that because I'm a big Kiss mark.
That's love right there.
He brought me, I think it's like 24, cassette tapes of nothing but Kiss footage.
Wow.
Love to get to death. But I did a show in Columbia, Mississippi. All the students of Al Savage was on it, and
Mhm.
a couple other guys was on it. Funny Will Brooks, Calvin Rose, John Tower was on it. We did it, we orchestrated it, and we couldn't remember we couldn't find who to get to do. Holy shit!
Off camera, we have a cat doing acrobatics. Just ignore him.
Spider Monkey on
We couldn't get somebody to. We couldn't think of anybody to do the ring announcing.
Right.
And John Tower told me, "Hey, I bet that we used to call him Super Mark."
Super fan.
No, I called him Super
Oh.
Mark because he would be at every UCW show, and we said, "I bet he'll do it, for free." And it's like, well, we fucking called him up somehow or another. We got his number, called him up, and he sure as hell came from Pascagoula, Mississippi, to Columbia, Mississippi, dressed out to the freaking T,
Yeah, he
and
always
did the freaking best announcing I've heard ever. And then, believe it or not, after me, the only person to the first person after that to use him, I mentioned it to Mr. Hardcore,
Mm-hmm.
and he started using him on the Mossy Head shows.
Right,
and
right.
just took off from there. So I am responsible for B. Spidey, Brian Reese, whatever the hell you want to call him. I am responsible for him announcing.
And now he is announcing for Ultimate Wrestling, so
Now he
come
is
out and see him.
announcing. Fucker. But I mean, I like him. I mean, he's given me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's a big Kiss mark. I'm a big Kiss mark. Mark's a mark.
Brian's
Mr. Fantasy.
Brian's a good guy. My wife's birthday last year, he bought her a gift. He's made pictures for me, like 8x10s, bought them to me. One thing about him, he's definitely dedicated. He will drive any damn way.
Oh, yeah.
to
He
see
lives
the show.
in freaking Mississippi.
He's been to all my shows in Crestview. He's not in Mississippi, and he comes from Mississippi. Shows up 3 hours early. That's a picture taking this motherfucker you've ever met. Got his own knee pads and just slides around. Brian's a good guy. I like Brian.
All right, next name on the list.
Need to stick to announcing and quit. Just a personal note: get the fucker from out backstage. If you're not a worker, lacing on boots, you don't belong backstage.
All right.